Morning, everybody. It's July 11th, and good morning from Barren Mountain. Yesterday I didn't mention, that tropical storm had come through when I was in Monson, and it made everything wet. I'm glad I was at Shaw's hostel during the event. It was Tropical Storm Erna, I think, but everything was wicked slippery yesterday, as they say up here. I think it's comes from all the witches up here, so things are wicked sometimes. But anyway, that was wicked slippery because of the wetness and the slate. Remember, Monson's a slate town, so slate is particularly slippery rock. It's a type of sedimentary made from mud, and it's everywhere. I showed you. You see in the pictures the slate. It's very pretty, but it's very slippery when it's wet. Today will be different. It's beautiful. It's had time to dry out yesterday and today. Barron's the first mountain in the Chairback mountain chain. There's Columbus Mountain, but the rest of them are all Chairbacks. There's Chairback first, Chairback second, fourth, and the main Chairback is the last one. I should get through these today. I want to get down to the other side where there's better water access. There's no water on the mountain. I have plenty of water. I want to show you some of my equipment real quick. I got new stuff that I've been meaning to putting off for a while. I got a new, bigger water filter. This one actually works with gravity. I can push it and make it go faster, squeeze it a little bit. The other one was just too slow. Not just me, a lot of people have problems with it, but this one works very well. I finally got my new shoes. The other ones were all beat up. This is the same type Ultra. It puts a little bit too much stress on my Achilles, but this is only one of a couple types they had, and it has the inserts. So hopefully I have two types of inserts. I'm going to try switching them out to see if it helps my feet a little bit. I'm sunning my socks out to make sure they're dry. They just get a little moist going up the hill. I really try to keep out of puddles, but it's easy to get wet in a puddle or when you're crossing a stream. And when I do, you take out your inserts to dry them in your socks periodically. In the sun like this is great. And I have my sock liners. I got an ankle brace because I do have a sprain on my left ankle. It's probably the deltoid, it's medial sprain. I would normally rest it. I'm trying to be careful. I'll try the brace and walk carefully up to Katahdin and then have a rest after that. And I got some gaiters for my shoe to keep the stuff out. I've been meaning to do that since I dropped the boots. The boots are high enough that stuff doesn't fall in the shoes, but with the trail running type shoes, a lot of debris falls in. So using those gaiters should be helpful. I'll give that a try. All right, several more mountains to go. I'll show you pictures as I go. Have a good day. Good evening. So I successfully made it over the Chairback Range. I took it slow going down. Again, the mountains aren't as hard as they were in southern Maine or in New Hampshire. I was hoping to make 20 miles, but 15 is fine given the mountains. And I'm currently camping at a stealth site, which is well known, and people put up signs say, please don't have fires, on the Pleasant River. And you can see my little tent set up. A lot of bugs here, so my technique now, you can see them all flying around. I was going to have dinner outside. There's too many bugs. When you're walking, it's okay. I have bug repellent, but I don't put it on me all the time. I've already washed up a little bit. So what I do is you set up your tent, put your bag in, and then dive in. And just same as with rain, and the bugs all stay out, and you can relax, have a little something to eat, set up your bed, and you can come back out if you want to wash up more. I change usually for night. That was today. You saw some nice pictures, some blueberries. I ate some on the way down. They're ripening up now here in Maine. And some of the beautiful scenery from the Chairback Range. Tomorrow should be interesting. I didn't get quite as far as I want. So the Pleasant River I have to ford. And you can't really see it well from here. But you can hear it, I think, in the back. It's definitely one that needs to ford. Now, this is a little brook. This is a little brook. But on the other side of that sandbar, there's a river that... you've already seen me fording, so I won't take additional pictures. But there's a good river to ford. And you're not allowed to camp on the other side because there's some special things over there. One is an old growth forest. So I'll show you some pictures of some trees there. And And there's also some waterfalls, which I think should be interesting. So I'll maybe spend a little time in those tomorrow morning. And then I would like to get to and hopefully over the Whitecap Range, which is the next set of mountains, and the last set of mountains before Katahdin. And after that, I do hope to pick up and make better time getting toward Katahdin. I think I left some of the guys behind me. There was John, and also there was a urologist, retired Air Force urologist who'd worked at in San Antonio quite a bit with his son. But, you know, again, they're section hiking, they're new, and even though I'm sort of slightly injured, I tend to go further than they do. Not as far as I'd like, but so that's fine. And they have different timelines and plans. All right, everybody, I've talked too much. You have a good evening, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night.